134. DJ booth. I was always interested in creating music, but I never really got to it until they closed down my favorite club, which was Petrol in Antwerp. After that, I just started producing at home as a little hobby, but it grew into a real passion, and now I can't stop anymore. I met Fargo at 𝙀𝙃𝙃𝙃 2019, and he told me about this new project coming up next year, and he asked me if I wanted to be involved. Of course I said yes, and I think 2 months later there was the first XL party in November. This gave me the inspiration for the cycle, the track that's coming up really soon. For me, the hardest challenge about producing was always getting the bass right. My room isn't that perfect, and the bass bounces around like in the room, and it's really hard to get the bass right. That's why I invested in some good headphones, and they really help a lot, but still sometimes I get stuck with this. The bass is always the hardest one. Actually quite a few. Like I started listening to old 𝙀𝙃𝙃𝙃 mixes, like from 𝙀𝙃𝙃𝙃𝙃. Look it up on YouTube. I still listen to them like when I start to lose my old school touch. But for like a modern artist, I feel like 𝙁𝙀𝙍 has given me a lot of inspiration. I always used to listen to drum and bass a lot, like the raw drum and bass, heavy bass lines, and 𝙁𝙀𝙃, he combines like modern techno with raw percussion and these wheeze basses, and really inspires me. Yeah, the pure basics of a techno beat is that pounding 4 to the floor kick, and I feel like anyone, like old and young, can just jump into a techno room and start pounding their feet to the beat and have a good time. I think, like even my parents, they're over 60 and they don't think it's that bad. The best party, this has to be, without a doubt, when I played in France last year in Annecy for 𝙎𝙀𝙃𝙃𝙃. The venue was perfect. It was like a little warehouse. It was sold out, a lot of people, very nice lighting, very good sound. It was just... My big dream was always to play at Petrol Club here in Antwerp. Then again, they tore it down, so there's nothing left. Like in this era, I think my favorite club I would play at would be Printworks London. That would be amazing. I totally think it's important to have your own style. You should never copy what other people do, because I think if everyone starts to copy and use the same presets, everyone sounds the same. You see this a lot in like commercial music. Everyone uses the same samples, the same presets, and everyone just sounds the same. Also, another benefit, like if you just start to learn a synth from scratch, eventually you will hit unique sounds yourself. You just play with it, and eventually you get something, and it will be unique because you made it from scratch.